Welcome back, folks. It is I, your illustrious host, Lord Zeriq Tigrerius Haruk, once more bringing you here with the Late Night Bastards Gaming here on a Friday night with Shadowrun 5th Edition. With the motley crew that we call the Late Night Bastards of one Mr. Craptastic, Mr. Douglas Benning, ye old Shawn of the Dead, and Mr. Leonidas and his 300 compatriots.
His 300 butt buddies.
I got my club card this week.
Oh boy. So yes, folks, I'm here once again in my father's basement with the echoey background. And I swear to God, I could say Yodele Hee-Hoo and the Himalayas would tell me to shut the fuck up.
You should put some carpets down.
I wish. Bad crap. Bad. So anyway, if you folks will remember from last time, we went onto a houseboat owned by one Mr. Really Bad Luck.
Jack Turner. Captain Jack.
Yes, Captain Jack Turner, who is obviously the butt son of one Jack Sparrow and William Turner. Please go see Pirates of the Caribbean when it comes out, wherever the fuck it does.
The first one was good. Got old after that.
Yeah.
First one was really good.
So yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gods, Mr. Turner, are all taken care of. 4 of them are dead. 2 of them are unconscious.
One of them surrendered, didn't they?
Nope.
Alright, okay.
The 2 upstairs are unconscious due to zappity zap zap. Jack Turner had a... Well, folks, this just teaches you should always check your equipment before you try using it. I mean, it's not like a Technomancer decided to use a glitch on him or anything like that. No, never.
And Goebbels will get you every time.
Ah, boy. Do I have to separate you two girls?
He starts it, I finish it.
I'm going to shoot both of you,
And
I
I-
swear.
And then I continue it.
Until it revolves in, shut up, bro, I'll shoot you with my shotgun.
Oh, boy. So anyways, folks, we are on the houseboat still. I'm currently upstairs. Everyone else is downstairs. What do you... Douglas, take over.
Hello.
All of a sudden, unicorns.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
unicorns are shitting rainbows out their arse.
Are they also called Butt Stallion?
Where's that from? No.
That'd be a pony made of diamond.
Borderlands 2.
Alright, okay. No, they're little miniature unicorns. They're floating around in the air, literally propelled by the rainbows that are coming out of their arse.
And that's where Skittles come from, kids.
Shh, don't tell them that. Skins
Okay,
come out
so-
our ass.
So you're on the. If I remember correctly, you're on the boat.
Yep.
I thought one of them had surrendered, but they might all be dead or unconscious. Captain Jack, is he conscious?
Nope.
I can't. Nope, nobody's conscious. There we go.
Nobody's conscious. Everyone falls down.
Looking at the map, there's a muffled noise coming from the closet.
Well, I go let Squirrel out of the closet.
There's no squirrels in the closet. But
Been out for years.
Okay, so I put my pistols away. Jesus Christ, this map got blurry.
Did it? Why is it blurry?
Looks clear to me.
Okay. So I assume everyone is going to go upstairs.
I don't think I'm in the building.
Because some people aren't even in the building yet, are they? So I'm going to say everyone goes upstairs or downstairs.
Upstairs.
I'm going to start gathering up those predator pistols that the guys on the first floor dropped before I head up.
Okay, the guys on the ground floor. Make a perception check, Crap.
Okay.
Oof. I think my dad's internet's not liking something.
Uh-oh.
2.
Better feed your modem some AOL discs, see if it calms down.
Yeah, okay, Crap. Luckily for you, you find a small crate. There's the 4 pistols downstairs, and you find a small crate with another 10 Ares Predator 4 pistols in there.
Predator 5s, you mean?
Whatever the current version is, yes.
It's Predator 5 because it's 5th edition.
Wait. How many did he find?
There was a small crate with 10 Ares Predator 4/5s.
Well, fuck.
Oh, I imagine we're going to find quite a bit once we settle in to actually searching the place. I mean, it's a smuggling ship.
Well, Face, I'm gonna let... Squirrel! Get up here!
Yes. Already on my way.
There's knocking in the closet. I think it's for you.
I will go open the closet.
It is a naked woman.
And on the way, I'm going to toss him my plasteel restraints and have him secure everybody. Ask him to.
Okay, in the closet is a rather librarian-looking lady, tied with lots of rope to a chair. She's gagged with a cloth gag that's around her mouth, but also stuffed right in there, so that the noise she's making, which she's now making a lot more of, is rather muffled, and you can't really understand what she's trying to say.
What's the archaeologist's name again?
Fiona.
Good evening, Miss Fiona. Your friends talked to our friends, and we're here to get you out. Just calm down, and I'll remove the gag.
Yeah, she immediately is even more excited, but then calms down a little bit.
I thought you were going to have her react to me juggling pistols.
I don't think she could see you yet, could she? You could see Squirrel.
Yeah, no, I think me and possibly Chaos are the only ones you could see.
Yeah, based upon the angling there.
So she's not screaming, but she is very excited. If you could make a perception roll, if you want.
Jesus!
Okay. I won't bother to ask. I won't bother to ask if you have any medical skills. She appears to be a little malnourished, and as if she a little malnourished, and I would say not under the weather, but not in a good condition, but not necessarily injured.
Chaos, when you're done securing the prisoners, if you could try and find a little bit of water, maybe some crackers. She's not looking too well fed.
I got bullets here she could eat. Oh, wait.
Hey, Volk.
Ah.
Here, try this taser out.
No.
So I'm going to take out my knife and begin by cutting off her gag and then working from her wrists and ankles up.
I start looking around the boat. After a while, you guys hear me yell, "Where's the rum?"
Yeah, so Fiona, as soon as you cut your gag off, goes, "Oh, thank God, are you here to rescue me?"
I do believe I said that.
Thank you so much. They've kept me in this closet. They kidnapped me. I can't believe it, and so forth.
Well, don't worry. They won't be making the same mistake twice.
Squirrel.
Are they still here?
Squirrel. Think fast.
She looks worried as she says, "Are they still here?"
But yeah, Squirrel thinks fast. Bread and wine. Because we're on a ship. There's no fucking water here.
There's plenty of water outside.
So, on a slightly different note, is the boat, does it have a control rig?
Yeah, there will be a control rig. I'm going to say that it's in the area labeled living area.
Okay, I'm going to kind of point that out to
Wayon.
Wayon and ask him if he needs any help taking that over.
Wayon doesn't smile because his robot isn't that expensive and can't smile.
Well, I'm just sending this out through the Matrix, so he's getting messages from me. I'm not.
But
You know.
he'll ask the team in general, "Are we still in this boat then?"
Yes, of course.
Woo! We're stealing the boat!
Salvage rights. I'm on a boat!
I'm on a boat!
The meetup position that the police gave us, is that near water?
The police that wanted to meet you back at the entrance.
Oh, all the way back at the department store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So a couple of miles away.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll just take the boat out and then, he can go to the department store.
Yeah, well, why don't I'll say to navigate the boat to somewhere that the Vori control. They'll hold on to it for a while we take care of all the other business.
Okay.
I slowly turn to Volk and say in Russian, "Are you wanted by the Vori by any chance?"
No, I'm
Make
up on the payments.
Okay, good.
And at this point, I'll actually get on the boat.
He's on a boat!
Okay. Someone make an edge roll then.
Preferably a human.
Yeah.
All right, fine. So there are some details about getting the boat out, like docks, etc. I don't necessarily want to go through all of those because I haven't got enough. So I thought I'd just go with an edge roll. You can get the boat out. There isn't going to be an issue because you can just sail it out. That's fine. It's going to take boats are quite slow, so it's going to take you. Where did you want to go? You wanted to go to an entirely separate area, right?
Yeah, we were just going to take it to a Vori dock until we can search it and everything later.
Basically, just say the closest dock, Douglas.
Okay, so that's going to take. No, he wants to go to one controlled by a particular gang. I'm going to say that's going to take you sort of 4 hours or so. Let me check what the tides are like in Chicago. Does anyone know what the tides are like in Chicago?
It's on Lake Michigan. I don't know if there are any tides there.
Oh, there are tides. They're not as like bad as they would be on the ocean, but it's a big enough body of water to matter.
Eh.
Okay, so it's only like so it's not tides that would close, not tides that would close a port due to low water or anything. Then.
Oh no. I mean, they have literal tankers coming in to Chicago.
Well, that's fine, but boats aren't very fast, and you don't go very fast in shipping lanes. You only go like 4 or 5 knots.
Yep.
So I'm going to say it's going to take you 4 to 6 hours if you want to get the boat out into a particular jetty or a particular wharf area.
Okay.
We're not in any hurry. Gives us a chance to search the place while we're traveling.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to make an extended search roll, Douglas?
What are you looking for?
Oh, I'm gonna search this boat, stem to stern, top to bottom, and I'm going to find everything that needs to be found.
Does
Same.
anyone have restraints?
Yeah, Fiona wants to get the hell out of here. What are you going to do with her?
I tell her we're taking her to a safe place and she has to be patient. If we went back the other way, we'd have to deal with a lot more issues.
Why can't we just call the police? I mean, she's been kidnapped. Why the hell aren't we calling Knight Errant?
Because we're not currently in their jurisdiction.
And do you really want to trust your life to Knight Errant?
She's an archaeologist. She's had good experiences with Knight Errant because she's a corp person.
Well, let's just say that Knight Errant was told about your situation and immediately dismissed you. Hence why we're here instead of them.
I dropped the name of I. Oh wait, who was it that hired us again?
Her father. I mean, it wasn't Laurent Desir. No, not Laurent. Laurent Desir was the guy that hired you, I think. But he was working for her father, Morrow.
Laurent Nazir was the one. Well, not Laurent Nazir was the one who wanted the stone.
Okay, then the other guy hired you, but he hired you on behalf of her father.
Yeah.
Or mother, I can't remember. One of the two. One of her parents.
I'm so confused.
Yes. Oh, speaking of.
Oh, that's right. McAllister hired her. That's right. McAllister hired you.
Yeah.
On behalf of Morrow.
I poke Squirrel and I make the motion of a rock egg.
Yeah, no, I figured we'd find it in the search. They probably took it away from her and hid it in one of the little nooks and crannies of the ship.
Okay, so you find what you'd expect to find on a houseboat. Fiona eats all the food and drinks all the water, not the alcohol, but the other available beverages. She's clearly not feeling too well and has a lie down on the sofa whilst you're getting out of there. The only thing keeping her on here, to be honest, will be Squirrel's dulcet tones and the fact that you're now taking the boat out on a river/lake area. She's clearly really nervous and doesn't want to be here at all. If you weren't if you hadn't said you were taking the boat out, she might well have thought about making a run for it. It's just that there's dead bodies around the place, and she's not very happy, really. But can you blame her? She's been kidnapped and partially rescued by people with guns, who are clearly as trustworthy as any other Shadowrunner, which is not at all.
Did anyone say we had restraints?
Yeah, I've already restrained everyone. Squirrel
Alright.
handed me plasteel restraints.
Okay, then
I would
what do you
say
want to
to
give
her
these other
that
bodies a burial. Let's see here. Just
She
get them off
hasn't
the
gone.
ship.
She hasn't gone downstairs yet, so she doesn't. She's not going to see the bodies there yet.
Speaking of, anyone here have medical? Any medical knowledge at all?
I know a lot about drugs,
Wayon,
I don't think I do.
but I also have an advanced med kit that comes with an auto dock.
Cool. Make sure Jack's
That'll work.
alive.
Sure. I mean, that should be pretty easy to tell.
Yeah, I have a med kit as well, but
I'm fairly certain Wayon can improvise 12 dice on anything if he needs to.
Yeah. I mean, I would kick him to see if he's alive, but knowing my unarmed skills, I'd kick him outside the window.
I hold a piece of glass under his nose.
Yeah, Wayon finds a mirror and or lets you and apparently he is breathing, which is nice.
Well, there you go.
Okay, cool. I poke my face over the good doctor's face, just like looking down at her as she lies on the sofa.
She's gonna. How quickly do you do that? Before you search or after you search?
I'm gonna leave the searching to the guy with 20 dice. Really? I mean, I have 15 dice, but I kind of want to know some. Oh wait, Squirrel, you're better at information gathering.
Hence my high perception, yes. You want me to try and interrogate her?
I just want to know what the fuck that thing is.
Oh, I figured before we hand it over, we'd go see a friend of mine. She can tell us what it is.
Cool. I'm gonna go see where the rum is.
So yeah, want me to actually roll, or can we just assume over the course of 4 hours I find most everything?
You find most everything, including you don't find the stone. The stone. You don't find the stone. You do find a safe. Crap's already found the small crate. Fiona wants to take a rest. If you don't talk to her immediately, she's going to fall asleep as soon as she stops being too panicked to do so.
Oh, you said we found a safe.
Yes. You don't find a lot else I'm going to mention other than what you would expect to find on a houseboat. You know, there's cupboards and screens and shit.
No hidden hatches full of drugs or anything?
No. There is, I mean, there's an underdeck. But what's down there? Do you want to have a look what's down there?
Yeah, from bow to stern.
Okay, just to make a note that you're now covered in oil and grease and water.
Well, that's why I've got a chem-resistant suit.
That's fine. It's now very greasy, oily, and water-ridden. You smell a lot more. You smell differently than how you did before. But there's nothing particularly in the underdeck area other than boat mechanics.
Nice. So, I'm going to get to work on the safe.
Okay. For the safe, you need an electronics test.
Okay, let's see. Do I also have a tool for this?
Your cyber dick.
Yes, Douglas. I shove my cyber dick into the safe, and I just let it spin.
While he does that, I'm going to play "Love You Gently" by Tenacious D.
You do an R2D2. You find the controls for the waste crusher.
God damn it. Okay, so electronics.
Electronics, yes. You failed to open the safe.
Oh, is it not an extended test?
Would you like to try again with 11 dice? You failed to open the safe. Would you like to try again with 10 dice? You failed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would you like to try again with 9 dice?
Oh, you are... Where is the safe exactly?
The safe, I'm going to say, is in the bedroom.
Okay, the
Would
door.
you
I close the door, and slowly, with no one else in the room, and I'm like, I'm gonna need some privacy with this. And I'm going to spend a point of edge, because why the fuck not? Let's see here. I hope I'm doing this correctly. Nope.
Okay. Would you like somebody else to have a go?
No. I say no, as in I'm not doing that correctly. I'm trying to... Was it this one?
if it's an electronic lock, maybe I can give it a shot.
Do you want to do explosive dice?
Like that, yes.
Okay. You successfully opened the safe. Strange. The inside the safe is a stone and some papers.
Well, I'll be damned.
I call from the closed door. Okay, honey bun's open. I did not stick my dick in it.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a... Does anything happen as soon as I touch the stone?
No.
Okay, good. This thing doesn't explode.
Not unless it's also causing you to hallucinate that you're still alive.
So I'm going to enter the room since
hold on,
he's
hold on.
invited us in.
Volk, come here.
What?
I hand Volk the stone. Take this.
Okay.
Does it have any effect in a magical user's hands?
Not magic.
You're an adept. Same fucking thing.
Yeah, awakened means you're magic.
Oh, and I also take the papers.
Crap. Can you make a knowledge roll of electronics or guns or equipment or anything like that?
Well, I don't have any points in electronics.
That's okay. Any knowledge roll about, equipment or guns or stealing or anything like that.
Okay.
Any underworld knowledge, pretty much?
Underworld knowledge would be fine.
Fuck it, I'll just use my long arms.
Knowledge long arms, right?
Oh. Knowledge.
Let's see here. I got very little underworld, but I got underworld.
I don't really have much knowledge.
Quiet squirrel.
I've got...
Nope.
I mean, I've got some.
There's a gang's knowledge roll.
I'd let you use gangs at a small penalty.
I mean, like I said, I've got somebody who can look at this for us. So
I don't really think it's that, from which of what Douglas is wanting us to.
that's true. I don't even.
Flashback!
Well, then...
Yes.
Please look at the safe.
Okay. It's a safe.
Then I don't have the knowledge skills that are required to make this thing potentially work if it does anything.
Shadow community, I assume, wouldn't apply, or
What am I looking at in the safe?
Yeah, what I'm trying to not tell you directly is the guns have got RFID tags on them that would indicate they're owned by somebody, and the crate was silencing the RFID tag. So I want to give.
Oh, then wouldn't our
the-
Technomancer have matrix perception on that?
Yeah.
Well, none of you. Yes, okay. But I'd like someone to realize that that's a problem at first.
Well, I believe as a Technomancer, he would just detect that a signal suddenly started going. He has a chance to just see it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I thought you were about ready to tell me that the safe was rigged to go boom.
No, I just don't want Volk arrested as soon as he lands.
By the way, I look at the papers.
You look at the papers; they're just mooring papers. Okay, fine. So you notice that there's a lot more RFID signals than there was previously.
All right.
The mooring papers are just, rent of the mooring, docking fees, a couple of codes, that kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
Flashback, what do you want to say?
I'll pass along that there are definitely some tags on this.
On the guns.
Good thing I've got a tag eraser.
There you go.
Okay, if you've got a tag eraser, you can volunteer to use that if Flashback tells you, or Volk asks you to.
Well, since I can't see where they all are, I'll just hand mine over to Flashback, and he can go poke them all.
Yep. I'll go wipe them out.
Well, with 5 successes, I'm not going to make it difficult to say they're stealth or anything, so that's fine. They're now non-registered guns. Well, they are still registered if anybody looks at it, but there's no tag to say, oh, look, I'm
It's over
registered,
here.
come find me.
It's like, it's over here type thing.
Yeah. Yes, they won't tell the policeman as you walk past, oh, look, I'm carrying a stolen gun. Sorry. What else did you want? In terms of hidden areas, it's not a smuggling boat as in the Millennium Falcon with deliberate cargo areas for that. It's just that on a boat there are plenty of small underdeck hidden areas you can hide small things.
All right.
But there's no specific smuggling compartment.
And I doubt a barge could have blister cells.
You doubt the barge would have.
Blister cells, they're pieces attached to the bottom of the hull to carry drugs. It's something you see on cigarette boats and speed racers more than something that actually doesn't go above water.
No. This is not that sophisticated. This is more of a houseboat that can be used to do stuff, but isn't necessarily set up for that. Other than, the way these guys would deal with stuff is the fact that they're in Pirates Cove and nobody's going to search them.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I'm going to take Jack Turner and tie him up with plasteel, with the plasteel restraints, as well as the 2 living guys. I'm going to put them...
I assume you already did that, but where are you going to put them?
I'm going to put the 2 unconscious guys into the bedroom in the safe.
I don't think it's that big.
No, it's a small safe. You can put them in the closet.
Okay, I'll put them in the closet. I'll arrange them in a hilariously sexual manner.
That's fine. A short. So do you gag them?
Yes.
Okay.
I had a really bad thought there, sir. I'm sorry.
In about an hour, you'll hear noises that change from snoring into a muffled swear word that you can't understand because you gagged them.
Yep. But Mr. Jack Turner, on the other hand, Mr. Jack Turner is going to come over here and sit tied up right in the corner with me facing him with a gun on my lap. And I'm smiling.
Can I use my kit?
What kit?
If you want him around, you can use your kit. Yes. because she's unconscious.
Oh, not my med kit.
Well,
My black box of tools.
No. First we'll use the med kit. We want him awake.
So it's like the excruciator kit from 40K.
Yes.
I do have sober time if you want to get him up now. Oh wait, no, he didn't take it from drugs, so I'd have to have no dose or something. Never mind.
No, more than likely you need a stim pack. Stim patch.
I do not have a stim patch.
I have one.
if you want him around, you're going to have to do something. He's out to the count otherwise.
Yeah, I'll give you one of my stim patches.
What's the rating?
I believe there's 6. 5.
Yeah, that's fine. If you use a consumable which costs you money, which I believe is Timpash will, then he's going to come round slowly with a very large headache, blink a couple of times, and try to stand up. Unfortunately, being tied the way he is, all trying to stand up makes him do is fall over. Is he gagged?
No, because I want him to talk.
I figured we'd at least start with him gagged, that way we can keep him quiet until he realizes he needs to shut up.
Oh no, I also want to hear what he has to say.
He groans as he falls on the floor and says, "Hey, listen, it doesn't have to be like this. I can pay you to take care of this."
It's funny, we wanted to do business earlier and you shot at us. Now that we're the ones who've got the guns, you want to do business.
Hey, man, just trying to, just trying to make sure no one stepped into my territory. Took my stuff. Right? You're clearly guys that can will deal with more than just me. So I'm happy to offer up what I have in return.
And what do you guys think?
We already have.
We already got the.
we
We've already
have
got
the
the
goods.
guns. You ain't got much else.
Oh, and trust me, Mr. Turner. We looked.
Well, I can still do your transfer. How about 2,000 creds each? How does that sound? Do the each.
Squirrel, what were they paying?
More than that.
Well, they're only paying us about 2.5k each, but then again, we still get to see his face when they drag him off. So that's ample payment.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the guys around here won't like it if you hand me over. I mean, I'm not saying they can do anything. Clearly, you guys are more than capable of taking care of yourselves. But don't you want to make friends?
I did want to make friends. Then you shot at me.
Douglas.
Yes.
I switch out the stick and shock ammo in my gun for regular ammo.
Okay.
And I look at Volk. Hey, could you give me one of his friends from the closet, please?
Up we go, cell boy. Yeah. One. Orc shithead.
Mr. Turner.
Yes. Call me Jack.
Mr. Turner.
His shoulders slump slightly, even though he's on the floor.
I don't think you understand the predicament that you're currently in. Let me explain it to you. I put my gun up to the orc's head and pull the trigger.
Fiona jumps to a start and then screams.
That really was poor form.
And then I continue smiling at Mr. Turner, and I'm like, I'm a vindictive son of a bitch. Let me tell you this. I don't like being jerked around. I don't like being shot at.
Oh, come on. I mean, what would you, if someone tried to raise your bar, what would you do?
We tried to come and do business.
Well, I'm happy to know that you've shown that you're business gentlemen that are worthy of attention. I'm more than happy to do business. As I said, if you let me go, there's friends in this for you, and I'll give you what I have on this 2,000 New Yen each.
Not good enough.
Guys, that's all I got. You've already got the stuff on my boat. What more do you want? I mean, you really want to send a guy who's not so dissimilar to you in many ways. You really want to hand me over to the cops.
Honestly, I don't. I'd rather shoot you right here and now. But
then we don't get paid.
But that would put my friend here in a predicament. Hey, Squirrel?
Yes, Chaos.
Quick question.
Okay.
Do you have letats? Lestats?
Liez or Leal?
Cigarettes.
I've got snuff cigarettes and I've got really expensive regular cigarettes. Why?
Do you have the cigarettes that erase memory?
No, I have the drinks to do it.
Ah, sweet.
Yay, drugs.
Do they also render you unconscious for a certain amount of time?
Yes.
Okay, you may wanna give a drink to the young lady over there.
Yeah, she's trying. He's got really high perception, so he can see that she's trying not to show just how panicked she is, whilst looking out the windows and thinking about whether or not it would be worth it to try and swim.
You know, we can't hold on until we get rid of the girl. We don't exactly have a timeline on when we need to turn him over. We could spend days getting to know him.
True.
Why would we want to?
Well, he's such a friendly guy.
I mean, Turner's an orc, right?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Volk. Don't you want to get to know an orc brother like him? In really, really close proximity to, let's say, as I hold up a taser.
Squirrel,
You know, I'm reminded about a phrase about living with a man in volcanoes.
Squirrel, do you want to make a leadership role to calm down Fiona following shooting that guy in the head, more or less in front of her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go over there and pass her a cigarette. Do you smoke?
She does now.
She does now.
So I'll pass her a snuff cigarette.
Okay.
What does that do?
Knocks her out of the loose memory, I think.
No, that's just the one with willow bark and weed and stuff. Really mellows you out.
Okay. Well, she's fairly. I mean, the only reason she hasn't jumped is she's too weak to swim very far. That's gonna make her much more woozy than even I am.
No, actually, it'll settle you. That's part of the reason it's got the willow bark. It helps fight nausea, headaches, all that stuff.
Yeah, but her head is now she's now circling several feet above her head, if that makes sense.
All right.
She literally has nothing in her system, so the drugs kind of have a more pronounced effect.
Well, she just spent how long eating and drinking, but okay. When she starts getting a little woozy, I'll Gently get her to lay down, give her a pillow.
Okay. She'll drift off to sleep if you do that.
All right.
Squirrel,
Yes.
those drinks, how much do they cost you?
Quite a bit, unfortunately.
Because I would say we'd give one to Turner and the girl, so that way they don't remember our faces.
Well, if we're just trying to do that, I don't have to use the really expensive stuff.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if we wanted to, we could cut out Mr. Turner's tongue, but there are ways to replace that.
Wayon knows that that's one of the advantages of living in a rigger cocoon. No one knows what you really look like.
I mean, I will say I've been wearing my helmet the whole time, so...
So, yes. Mr. Turner, you have such and such amount of time to convince me that you are worth keeping around and not given to the cops.
He's offered you everything he can offer you, so I'm going to make him do a social role.
Oh, is he going to try and con me?
No, he's talking to Zeriq. He's going to try and con Zeriq.
Well, I think everyone in the room can still do judge intentions.
That way, if I'm an idiot, then Volk can come up, slap me on the back of the head, going no.
Have you explode? What's his edge going to be?
Explode is /R space.
Curly brace.
Those brackets.
I put it in the whatchamacallit, the chat. It's 2 messages up.
Oh yeah.
Just put the slash before the R.
With how doped up Douglas is, you expect him to be able to look that far?
It's literally 2 messages up.
Okay, I'll just do it manually. I tried. I'll work it out later.
Poor Douglas.
One, 2, 3, 4. Oh well. So, do you want to roll whatever you've got to deal with fast talk?
Fast talk is...
Con.
Okay.
Judge intentions.
Which is... what again?
Or you can just rely on Squirrel to do it if you like.
That's intuition plus charisma.
I have 9 dice for that. What do you got?
16. I rolled 6 successes.
He wins. Yeah, so continuing on with the conversation as he has, he tries to talk about how he's got friends and contacts, and that your reputation in the Shadowrun community will matter to you. And
Squirrel just starts snickering as he talks.
And that will be, it would be much better for you in the long run to let him go for, all of those reasons that you can imagine. But you just realize he's just making the shit up because that's what he does. Being the kind of smuggler and criminal that's more a con man than anything else. He mentions that this is the first time he's done anything like this. That isn't the kind of thing that he gets into normally. Normally, that's more of the harder mob activity. He's just another guy trying to make a living through his wits.
1 second.